On tonight's episode of Celica Productions, we're supposed to be taking the Celica for its 3rd rebuild, but before we do that, we've got these two gentlemen doing a wheel bearing on this, and then we have Ghosts doing a battery and alternator job on this. Once we get those things taken care of, then us 3, or 2, or probably 1, we'll take that car to Mr. Transmission because it is getting its 3rd rebuild with warranty. Because of, well, basically we're still dealing with issues from the very first shop that rebuilt this in September of 2021. We've been dealing with this longer than Cam's owned this car. So long story short is we're gonna grind the wheel, or we're gonna pound the wheel bearing, sorry. We're gonna do the wheel bearing, we're gonna do the alternator. Honestly, we might just say fuck Theo and just leave him be and see if he can figure it out. But long story short, we'll take care of this, and then I have to put the all seasons on the Celica because knowing that car, it might be in the shop for a while, and when it gets out, if there's snow on the ground, I'd rather not slide it into a curb. I completely missed it, but Cam got this axle, well, he got the axle loose with nothing but a hammer and some cardboard. As Jeremy Clarkson said, if you're not using a hammer, you're not, well, what did he say? Use a hammer for absolutely fucking everything and don't worry about the rest.
When your engine breaks down, use a hammer.
Yeah, you use a hammer.
But
okay.
I'm also a God's.
Here's God's Instagram right here.
Yeah.
Theo, give me your opinion on this bolt that you've been working on for a while.
Well, that's a little silly because you don't really have that much room between the hose here, and then you have to take the belt completely off to be able to fit a ratchet head on it. And it needs to be a deep ratchet head too.
And to summarize, we're just trying to remove the alternator, which you think would just be easy right on top of the motor like this, but proving otherwise.
Oh, it's just this one bolt. Everything else is really easy.
Status report: 2 of the 3 bolts for the wheel bearing on the Buick have come off. However, where are the ones that came?
You're a mechanic and say don't PV blast this. I literally don't give a fuck, by the way.
I hope you guys all heard that. This one's not so bad. This one's going, and the last one in here is starting to strip. So regardless of what anybody says, we sprayed a fuck ton of this on it, and now we're waiting.
Yeah, and again, I don't give a fuck if you're not supposed to do that. Seriously don't.
And while we're doing that, Theo, which if I can zoom in, he got his alternator off. So now he's gonna try and drive the Civic with no alternator, Canadian Tire.
Yeah, it'll work.
So now that Theo successfully got his alternator back, we're going for warranty parts on this, we're going for a warranty on that, and eventually we're going for a warranty on that. Canadian Tire's putting out tonight. I love remote start. Theo's first ride in the Cadillac. This is luxury, my friend.
Ooh, come back.
That's rain right ahead of us. Boys, your cars are torn apart. How do you feel about that?
It might be messy as it is on the south end.
Yeah.
The wind has been blowing it kind of our way.
Let's hope,
I'll be fine.
Let's get into Canadian Tire and get out.
Watch Buddy be like, sorry, we sold your alternator. Be like, are you kidding me? Gotta put all that back in. I just blow my car up. Dude, there's an ashtray in here. I'm gonna smoke. It's broken.
Yeah, Sean broke it.
Actually?
Yeah.
Okay, that's literally not surprising at all that Sean broke something. The alternator flew.
The battery didn't move though.
This battery's fucked. Yeah, I'm not touching that gross piece of shit.
No, but that...
Wouldn't want to touch anything gross.
I know someone wants to touch that, and he's right in front of you.
It's alternating.
That is some alternating current right there.
Assuming it's got a little life left in it, I am making electricity.
You are. Update. Theo's got his parts. My car's parked illegally, so while he...
Which way, man?
That was a really slow opening door. Well, aw, dude, that rain is coming straight for us.
Sure is.
While he's doing that, we're gonna go attend to my parking job, and that is a storm. And if you draw a line that way, that's my house. Fantastico. There he is, alternator man himself.
Why is it raining?
I don't know, but it's gonna be fun putting all these parts back on.
Yeah, let's hurry up and get back then.
Oh, we made it back. The Civic, you can't see, it's too dark. The Civic is right here, it's wet. The Buick is right here. You can't see it, but it's there. The Bonneville's there with the little purple glow right there. I'm gonna go turn some lights on. Okay, it got a little dark. Now we've got some light, so Cam's got to finish this. It's raining. That just sounded fantastic. Where'd it go?
Oh, just at the front.
Okay. There's Theo's fresh new alternator here.
Yeah.
Theo, I'm loving life right now, man.
Same.
Where do you need the light, my guy? If you listen carefully,
Fuck.
you can also hear that, but you can also hear the rain.
Yeah. Okay. Here, shine a light down here. I need to see where the belt is going here. Oh, please stop falling off. There's also that right there. That's not helping.
Here, hold on. Where's my wrenches?
Just making sure that's
Yep.
on. Okay, drop it. There we go. Belt is on.
Tools. Oh, here, that's... You all need this shit too, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, I still need to attach all this shit back.
Okay, but you're good?
I need a light.
Oh, you can't need the light. Okay, I will hang out here then. How's it going, Cam? That's not good. Cam just got something out of his car and he looks mad. This could be very dangerous. Oh. Do you want me to help you line that up, my guy?
No, I got it lined up. It's just,
okay.
let's make sure I had the right one.
Well, while we're standing here, I'll talk about some stories about this. When Theo and I had this Civic, and a Civic that may or may not have been a family member's Civic, and we went around Peterborough ripping the hell out of these two cars. And I went to Museum Hill and you blasted your sound system as loud as it would possibly go. It was great.
Now it's just all the plates.
Yeah, buckle everything back up. Battery's already been installed too. We already got rid of
I just
that.
have the negative disconnected.
We're trying to avoid a cross-threaded bolt, or we're cross-threading a bolt purposely.
Okay. See, because it goes in nice and loose there.
Is it the wrong? You want to try different bolts?
Oh, they're the right ones. Yep, these ones, and there were the two that were down there.
Change of plan, I
Where
love
the
it.
fuck is the hole? There it is.
That's a statement all men have said multiple times.
Oh, false alarm. That was indeed not the hole.
A sentence both genders have said multiple times.
Off. Like seriously, one fucking bolt's gonna stop this entire thing.
I know, it's so dumb. We're now trying to attach a 12 mil to a 13 mil bolt, and these are the weapons of choice. Bonneville's also in the garage. Theo's car is done, and the Buick is being a royal pain, and I've still got stuff to do in the Celica. No idea if is this light helping or being irritating?
It's alright. I don't care.
We're trying to put, well, this is, if this works, I'll explain. If not, you'll never see this footage.
The clamp just quite not getting there. Can you tighten it? I'm not sure if I would go much tighter than that. This is, the hub's bending. That is on there. We'll see how well.
Back of it with a hammer too.
Yeah, here, look, I brought my little hammer out. Hit it a couple times with that.
Ooh. That didn't do anything. That one motherfucking bolt, dude. Like literally the last bolt I had to take out.
Yeah.
Let's see if that
She's
even-
sliding.
Yeah, there's hardly any thread left on it. Or not thread, but the head. Probably can't get the big impact in there, probably.
Oh, please.
Might.
If you had a swivel head, it probably would.
So about an hour or so later, we had to go get new bolts because the bolt we were trying to get out, oh sorry, the bolt we were trying to get out, it's one of those, wouldn't come out. So Trevor actually showed up. We were going to get bolts Canadian Tire. This box of bolts right here, this is $30. And he took the bolt out, and not only that, he took the old wheel bearing out, and this is the bearing that went bad. That is not old. This was replaced when? When was this replaced?
6 months ago,
Yes,
14,000 kilometers.
Yeah, this is what 14,000 kilometers looks like on a GM wheel bearing.
It was free, by the way, though.
Yes, this is a warranted part, but yeah, GM wheel bearings, 14,000 kilometers, that's actually record setting. All right, guys, we did it. It's raining, it's cold. Cam's behind me in the Buick. All right, what I just said before my camera battery died is that Theo, to wrap up the night, we'll do a little wrap up here. Theo got his car fixed, the alternator and the battery. Cam got the Buick fixed. Trevor actually got the last bolt out because one of the three hub bolts was stripped and broken. We couldn't get it out. So Trevor ended up doing that for us actually. So thank you, Trevor. So the Buick's fixed, it's behind me. It is behind me. And then the Celica we got, it's the reason I put the, you didn't see me do it, but I put the bronze wheels that you might have seen on the Toyota in this video. These wheels were also on my black Celica GT. It's towards the end of October, it's rainy, it's wet, but if this car is in the shop for an extended period of time, I don't want it to be running around on semi-slick summer tires in November if that's when I get it back, because today's date is October 17th. So I put these all seasons on it, which, you know, all seasons, say what you will, they're better than semi-slick summer tires that were on this thing previously. Now we're going to Mr. T's to drop it off for its third transmission rebuild. Basically, the issue the car's having now is the throwout bearing. I can feel it in the pedal that it's not right. And the shifter, it grinds going in and in second gear, whether you're going down or up. Hot.
Finally quiet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good.
Sweet. Cam just said to me back there at the light, this might be the first or the last real drive this car goes on this year, apart from bringing it out to where it's going to be stored for the winter time with the Bonneville. That's something else I haven't told you guys yet. I found a spot, rather a family friend said they have a spot where I can store a car for the winter time, which will be fantastic. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing with my arms. But I can get both cars off the road for the winter time, which means the DTS is going to be my sole car over the course of the winter. And the DTS just passed its safety inspection, what would it have been, last Friday. Oh, what I meant to tell you is the reason the Celica is going back again, one, I think I said earlier in the video, is because of work. The original shop did, let me shut this window here real quick. It's because of work the original shop did, like we're talking action driveline in September of 21 through to about December of 21. Basically what we're dealing with now is the synchros have gone bad. It grinds going into second gear, whether you're going from 1 into 2 or 3 into 2, doing the downshift. And it does this weird thing where it'll lock you in 5th and 6th on the highway occasionally. You're in gear and it won't give you the gear back. No matter how hard you pull on it, it won't give you the gear back. And now it also grinds going into 6. And it does this other weird thing where if you're like moving in first gear, right? Like trying to move a car in the driveway or whatever, you know, just kind of creeping around, and you push the clutch back in, it like doesn't fully disengage the clutch. You can still feel the car kind of jerking and grabbing, trying to move itself forward under power to the point where it'll pretty much stall itself out if I don't step in and try and, you know, pump the clutch or pull it out of gear. So that's what's going back for. Mr. Transmission so far, because I've had shops be really good to me and then not so good to me, have been fantastic to work with. They're warrantying their work. Any new parts I may need, like if I need to replace my synchros, which wasn't their problem, then obviously I pay for those, but they're warrantying their work, which is awesome. Figures the camera's on and it didn't grind, but I promise you that's what it does. And would you look at that? We are here, Mr. Transmission. Please be good to this car. This little car's been through so much, it doesn't deserve it. So let's hope that this rebuild is the final rebuild in the C60 saga of this car, and we can put this whole thing to bed. Lock that up. Hopefully this is it for this car. I would really like this to be the end. Hopefully this is the end of the C60 rebuild. Mr. Transmission, let's do this. Lock it. Here comes my ride. I was just saying, I hope this is the end of the rebuild saga with this thing.
I hope it's the end. Sick of rebuilding it.
Third time's a charm, right? Isn't that how it goes?